What's up, YouTube? Today I got some online team racing for you on Forza Horizon 4. Now, if you watch any of my previous videos, you'll know that so far all I've posted is team racing, and the reason for that is because there's less likelihood of being rammed, because half the lobby is on your team. So in theory, your teammates are not going to be ramming you, and then you only have the other half of the lobby to worry about. So with that being said, getting into the first race here in the McLaren, I believe it's the 720S pre-order edition. So apparently this car is super rare, but they just had it in the Forzathon shop for 1,000 points, so I definitely snagged that up. And so far I'm liking it. It seems super grippy, it's super quick, although it does not like fences and walls and stuff like that, and it likes to fly. So down into 6th place. And it doesn't like signs either, because that was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Up behind Farmer Dan in his Ferrari. Up past both of them into 3rd place. Hoping to gain on 2nd place. And he's just giving me some compliments here on my driving, so not quite sure what to make of that just yet. Right on his back bumper, not able to make the pass, just on his outside. He's going to swerve on the train tracks and then take the wide line through the corner, but he messed it up. He's sliding, and he's just gonna cut back in front of me in order to keep his position, saying see ya. So that's alright. You know, sometimes as the finish line is approaching, people get excited and they want to keep their position. So that's alright. I'll give him a pass on that one, and we'll keep it moving. So next up, we have some B-Class rally racing in the same lobby. So same people in here, and I went with the Dodge Ram Power Wagon 2500. This thing sucks off the line, but you're gonna see why I chose it in just a minute here. So quickly up the pack through the first corner, as is usual in Forza. Everyone just loves that first corner wall. Subaru eating up the fence, gonna slow down in front of me. So losing out on the straight, this thing doesn't have all that much power. It's pretty average as far as B-Class vehicles go. And we know it sucks off the line, so now there has to be a redeeming factor, right? Well, once we get to the next corner, you're going to see that the redeeming factor on this truck is the handling. And going forward, you're going to see how easy it is to slide this thing around corners and how much more competitive you are just from that. And by the way, if you want the tune for this, all you have to do is search my gamer tag and it'll be there. So sliding up into 2nd around that corner, you can gain so much ground on that corner when you take it properly. So bumping the guy in 1st, that is the guy from the last race who cut in front of me at the end. So not going to be too careful when I get around him. Kind of honking at me. He likes to be half on that horn. Hitting the back of me, alright, no big deal, it happens. But here, he's just gonna push me out wide and ram me into the wall. So 2021 Rammer confirmed in Forza Horizon 4. Myth busted. I don't even know if that's the right term. I used to watch that show and I never understood what they meant when they said myth busted, or if they said it's not busted. I didn't get that terminology. But some of us were special growing up. But anyways, moving on. So in third place here, the guy in the red car crashed into that barrier at the starting of the turn. So my goal now is to definitely try and catch up to the guy in first. And if I'm forced to ram him off, then so be it. But my main goal is to just beat him and make him look stupid. So halfway through the race as of now, halfway through the second lap. Try and hit this corner right, but I'm too fixated on keeping my speed and catching up to that guy that I take too much and I crash right into that wall. So Farmer Dan on my tail here. Gonna almost push him wide because I'm just focusing on trying to take the most speed I can through these corners so that I can catch up to this guy. So gonna try and be a little bit more cautious on this corner. Gonna let him go in front, brake a little earlier, go for the crossover move, and I'm up into second with some distance between me and Farmer Dan. So not really gaining any ground uphill here. It seems like we have a decently matched amount of power, but his handling seems to suck and I'm able to catch up through these corners. So redlining it up in third gear, down into second as I take the inside line through that corner, right on the back of his bumper, letting him know I'm here. What are you gonna do about it this time? Through the fast corner, although losing some speed from hitting those walls. Last corner, gonna take the inside line. He's wide and I'm up into first. That's how you do it. Making rammers look like fools one at a time. So that's it. First place on that one. Now on to a free roam rush, still in the Ram 2500 Power Wagon. So full lobby. Starting in last place behind Farmer Dan in the Escort. Teammate going up through the trees, probably not a good idea. And we have blue guy, or blue vehicle, on the red team in the hillocks, and he's gonna try and ram me into the stone walls, but I'm not having it. Not today, buddy boy. See ya. Gonna ram him back. Sometimes you have no choice. And bashing into this guy, just being all clumsy, and him probably thinking I'm a rammer. So, gonna send some sincerest apologies his way via the text chat. So in 8th here, looking like we have an uphill battle to get to the head of the pack. Up past my teammate here, not sure why he's trying to hold me wide instead of just let me go straight by. Behind Farmer Dan in the Escort, 5th place on the long stretch of road here. So Farmer Dan not quite sure where to go. I'm telling him, no, go straight, go straight. I'm probably not a good direction giver. He should have printed out the MapQuest directions before starting. But anyways, in 2nd place, here we are through the river. This river always likes to pull you right into that tree, which I just managed to avoid there. It pulls you right because your right wheel gets in there first, so it tugs on you, and I've hit that tree numerous times And it's very frustrating because that tree is right in front of the finish line, and you can literally get passed by the whole pack just from hitting that tree. So next up, a free roam rush, still in the Power Wagon. Always nice to have a bigger vehicle on these free roam rushes because you have crazy terrain, you got water, and you have 50 million stone barriers that are going to slow you down.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Rammer into a tree.
400 yards. Turn left. Recalculating route. In 400 yards.
Through 17 stone barriers, as mentioned before. So deciding to take the road here, feeling like it might be faster than going through the field. And gonna get passed by the Shelby here. A lot of people use that car in B-class rally events. Haven't used it yet, so I can't give my opinion on it. And two guys into the wall. That's our first rammer, and that's our second rammer. That is one of the reasons why I like to take the road instead, is because when you cut back in, it's hard to not just go straight into that wall. So trying to catch up to the Hummer on this straightaway here in third place. Feeling like with his lack of handling, he might make a mistake around here. So definitely catching up here. He's into the wall, slowing him right down. Gonna go for the pass on the right-hand side. And I'm too naive, thinking that he's not gonna ram me off. So he rams me into the stone walls and then does some little trash talking on his way out. Not much I can do at this point except for hold third place. Something to keep in mind is that the rammers are always trash, because if they were good, they wouldn't have to ram you. And maybe I should turn into a rammer, because apparently I suck.
Cut this, cut this!
So, barely being able to hold on to third place as we come across the line. So, all in all, in 2021, there are still rammers in Forza Horizon 4. However, it's not very often that I have to deal with them. And worst comes to worst, you ram them back, or you get them on video and you report them. So, either way, you got two options there, or you can just leave the lobby and do whatever you want to do. But anyways, guys, that's all I got for you today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and subscribe and leave a comment. How often do you guys deal with rammers? And what is your technique of dealing with them? I'm curious to know if your experience is going to be different than mine. But anyways, I'm out. Peace.